One.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Petrie, and I'm performing the role of Edna in Waiting for Lefty.
Where's all the furniture, honey?
They took it all away. No installments paid.
When?
3 o'clock.
They can't do that.
Can't? They did it.
Why the Palookas? We paid 3/4.
The man said read the contract.
We must have signed a phony.
It's a regular contract, and you signed it.
Don't be so sour, Edna.
Do it like how they do in the movies, Joe. They play Clark Gable big money for it.
This is a hell of a house to come home to. Take my word.
Take my word. Whose fault is this?
Must you start that stuff again?
Maybe you like to talk about the books.
I'd like to slap you in the mouth.
You won't.
Geez, Edna, you get me sore sometime.
But just look at me. I'm laughing all over.
Don't insult me. Can I help it if times are bad? What the hell do you want me to do? Jump off a bridge or something?
Don't yell. I just put the kids to bed so they won't know they missed a meal. If I don't get Emmy's shoes sold by tomorrow, she won't be able to go to school. In the meantime, let them sleep.
Honey, I rode the wheels off the chariot today. I cruised around 5 hours without a call. It's conditions.
Tell it to the A&P.
I booked 2:20 on the clock. A lady with a dog was lit. She gave me a quarter tip by mistake. If you'd only listen to me, we're rolling in wealth.
Yeah? How much?
I had coffee and in a beanery. $1.04.
The second month's rent is due tomorrow.
Don't look at me that way, Edna.
I'm looking through you, not at you. Everything was going to be so ducky. A cottage by the waterfall, roses and Bacardi. You're a 4-star bust. If you think I'm staying for much longer, you're as crazy as a bedbug.
I'd get another job if I could. There's no work, you know it.
I only know we're at the bottom of the ocean.
What can I do?
Who's the man in the family? You or me?
That's no answer. Get down to brass tracks. Geez, give me a break too. A coffee and Java all day. I'm hungry too, babe.
I'll open a can of salmon.
Not now. Tell me what to do.
I'm not God!
Geez. I wish I was a kid again and didn't have to think about the next minute.
But you're not a kid, and you do have to think about the next minute. You have 2 blondies sleeping in the next room. They need food and clothes, and I'm not even mentioning anything else. But for the last 5 years, I've laid awake at night listening to my heart pound. But we're stuck like a flitter in the snow. For Pete's sakes, Joe, do something. Get wise. Maybe get some of your boys together. Maybe go on a strike for better money. Papa did it during the war and he went out. I'm turning into a sour old nag.
Strikes don't work.
Who told you that?
Besides, that means not a nickel a week while we're out. Then when it's over, they don't take you back.
Suppose they don't. What do you have to lose?
Well, we're averaging $6-7 a week now.
That just pays for rent.
That is something, Edna.
It isn't. Next thing you know, they'll knock you down to 3 or 4 a week and you'll say, that's just something too.
There's too many cabs on the street. That's the whole damn trouble.
Let the cab company worry about that. If their cabs stop making profit, they'll take them off the road. Unless you think they're in business just to pay Joe Mitchell's rent.
You don't know ABC, Edna.
I know this. Your boss is making suckers out of you and your boys every minute. Yes, and suckers out of all the wives and the poor innocent kids who are going to grow up with sick bones and crooked spines. Sure, I see it in the papers how good grape juice is for children. But our kids get colds one on top of the other. They look like little ghosts. Betty never saw a grapefruit. She pointed to the stack of grapefruits at the store last week. What's that, she said. Joe, the world is supposed to be for all of us.
You'll wake them up.
I don't care, just as long as I wake you up.
Don't insult me. One man can't...
I don't say one. You have hundreds in your rotten union.
The union ain't rotten.
Oh, and what are they doing? Collecting dues and patting your back?
They're making plans.
What kind?
They don't tell us.
It's too darn bad about you, Jill. They don't tell little Joey what's going on in his bitsy-witsy union. This isn't a ping-pong game.
You know they're racketeers. The guys at the top would shoot you for a nickel.
Why do you stand for that stuff?
Don't you want to see me alive?
No. No, I don't think I do. Not if you can stand up and do something about it, and don't. No, I don't think I care.
Honey, you don't understand.
Take your hand away. Let any other hacky that won't fight, let them all be ground to hamburger.
It's one thing to...
But they won't ground me to little pieces. I have bigger plans.
Where are you going?
None of your business.
What's up your sleeve?
My arm be up my sleeve, darling, if I had a sleeve to wear.
Tell me.
Tell you what?
Where are you going?
Do you remember my old boyfriend?
Who?
Bud Hass. He still has a picture of me in his watch. He earns a living.
What the hell are you talking about?
I've heard worse than what I'm talking about.
Have you ever seen Bud since we got married?
Maybe.
If I thought...
See much? Listen, boyfriend. If you thought I wouldn't do this, it just means you can't see straight.
Stop talking bull.
This isn't 5 years ago, Joe.
You mean you'd leave me and the kids?
I leave you like a shot.
No.
Yes.
Well, I guess I ain't got a leg to stand on.
No.
No, you lousy tart. No, get the hell out of here. Go pick up that bull thrower on the corner and stop at some cushy hotel downtown. He's probably been coming here every morning while I hacked my guts out.
You're crawling like a worm.
You'll be crawling in a minute.
You don't scare me that much.
This is what I slaved for.
Tell it to your boss.
He don't give a damn for you or me.
That's what I say.
Don't change the subject.
This is the subject. This is the exact subject. Your boss makes the subject. He's giving your kids that fancy disease called the rickets. He's making a jellyfish out of you and putting wrinkles in my legs. This is the subject every inch of the way. Your boss is putting ideas in my head a mile a minute. He's practically throwing me into Bud Hass's lap. When in the hell will you get wise?
I'm not so dumb as you think, but you are talking like a red.
I don't know what that means, but when a man knocks you down, you gotta stand up and kiss his fist.
One man can't.
I don't say one. I say 100, 1,000, millions I say. Put a start in your own union. Sweep out those hack boys like they're a pile of dirt. Stand up like men and fight for the sick kids and wives. I'm tired of the slavery and the sleepless nights.
Sure.
Get those brass shoes on and know where to kick.
Listen, Edna, I'm going down to 174th Street to look up Lefty Costello. Lefty was saying the other day...
Get out of here.
I'll be back.
You are my cinema. I could watch you forever. Action, thriller. I could watch you forever. You are my cinema, a Hollywood treasure. Love you just the way you are. My cinema, my cinema.
Get down, Bruce, that's down. My leaves, they gonna break it down. Get down, Bruce, that's down. My leaves, they gonna break it down. Get down, Bruce, that's down. My leaves, they gonna break it down. Get down, Bruce, that's down.
Drop the bass.